Hi, this is Johnny Bergen with another blues guitar lesson. This time I'm in Southern California and I've done some great shows out here. Gonna continue up to Northern California and having a great time. I got to play the other day with Mitsuyoshi Azuma, who is kind of a disciple of Gatemouth Brown from Tokyo, Japan. And Gatemouth is a really kind of a outlier blues genius. He totally had his own style, not just of blues, but of American music in general. And I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir here, but you should definitely check out so many of his virtuoso guitar pieces and just solid blues and anything he ever did. He did a record with Roy Clark. He played Zydeco. He played country. In fact, Alan Batts, a guy I knew in Chicago, toured with him for many years on piano. And he said when they were in Texas and Louisiana, they'd do Zydeco and country. When they were in the Midwest, they played a lot of blues. And when they were in the East Coast, they played jazz. I even saw Gatemouth as a high school student, and it was just tremendous. Back in Greenville, South Carolina. Anyway, let's talk about a song that Mitsuyoshi Azuma did, and you gotta check out some of his stuff. He's got the incredible right hand, which is so much of the basis of Gatemouth's style. Interestingly, Gatemouth always used the capo. Mitsuyoshi doesn't, but he manages to capture the Gatemouth flavor in so many ways. But let's talk about like kind of a real good intro song to his style called Boogie Rambler. So it's in G. It has this 2 8-bar intros, which you don't really have to play. You can just jump right into it. But the 8-bar intros are nice. It's a horn thing. I don't think it has guitar in it, but it's like... And it does that one more time. Bop. And you don't have to do those kicks because although I think Gatemouth would probably do that if he was playing it live or something, or didn't have a horn section. Those are the horn section kicks. You could just make an E6 like this, or I got an E7 shape here with my 6 on the second fret of the B string. I'm just going to go ahead and play the bass line. It's a lot like Caledonia. Then second up. Yeah. Maybe I'll tighten up my capo a little bit here. So, 4th fret. I'm talking this is 0, right? Just forget you have a capo here. Just pretend this is this. So, 4. Whoops, 2nd, A string. Twice. That's the first 4 bars of a 12-bar form. Then reach your pinky out to the 6th fret. It's a lot like Caledonia. I may have just said that. I don't know. Now, some of you probably already know this, but you don't have to do this. That's probably hard for some of you. You can just do this. 2nd fret up on the E string. Open. A string first. Open. And it doesn't do this. That would kind of bring it to a dead halt, wouldn't it? Lots of times you can just ride right through the quote-unquote turnaround. All right, let's try the solo to Boogie Rambler. So... over at the top of the 1. Yeah, now we're going to the 4. Oh! See, you got to really chunk it up, right? Okay. I love that. He's really into that. All right, so let's break down that solo. Love it. I love the fact that it starts 2 bars in. It's like, I'm already ready to go. You're catching up with me. So, don't. Now, go time. I like the way he repeats that lick, and he does that later on the 4. He repeats the lick again. It's just kind of the way he grooves. This is just hammering on 1st fret. Or you can do all thumb, I guess. Sounds more like he's walking and he has this he dances on the strings, with his thumb, the tip of his thumb. This is 3 and 4 on the IE string, up from the capo of capo 0. And then the second phrase is a real typical If you get one thing out of this lesson, get this real groaning, funky thing here. Just pop it a hair, bend it a half step or less, unbend it, and pull it off so you have nothing. I mean, this is a whole Texas thing with not just Gatemouth Brown, but Johnny Guitar Watson and all these people, Albert Collins. This is 3, 3 on the B string, E string, the B string. I overpopped it that time because I caught it with my thumbnail, but you get the idea. Now we're going into the 4, and he does another repeat. He does that twice, just like this is twice. It's kind of like the very building block of Gatemouth of Okie Dokie Stomp, right? It all makes perfect sense if you use it a capo. And then he does something really cool. We're going back to the 1 now. And he goes... Everything's open and 2nd fret with your 1st finger on this, making this pretty E6 chord, or G6 chord in this case. Let's try that. I would say roll, but the capo's already rolling for you. So you just have open E string, open B string, and then 2nd fret G, open B, and even rolls. 2nd fret of D and A strings. This is amazing. So from the 4 you have. Here's what we just talked about. Open B string. And now we're to the 5. You can do little tugs here just to put a little vinegar in there. Or make it plain. I got it. Oh, it took me a minute, I'll tell you that. So it's a lot of chunks, so let's just chunk it up. See how that fits into your 5 chord? That's a B7 shape there. Then he does the same thing, but starts on the 2nd fret up. And then we're kind of we're coming back to the 1. And then he goes. Do, 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 do. See if you can sing it, then you can play it. So 3rd fret. This is very T-boney, but of course he does it in his own South Texas way, right? And it's not like T-Bone. He does it with the capo and goes. And then, so these are all parts you know, but it's all strung together so fast. Part 1. Wait. Part 2. Part 3. Part 4. And then that's like, I'm out of here. So this is like the beginning, right? And then 3, 2, open. And then you got to end it there. It's kind of like a little trick. I got you. Same note, different place, different attitude. So much to talk about with Gatemouth Brown. And I am by no means, and he should get a doctorate of music from Yale or something. I mean, I'm by no means ready to do all the amazing things he does with his right hand and all that. But this is a great beginning to this is sort of in his T-Bone vein, but with his own attitude and style that comes out of his right hand. So have fun with this solo. I think just for the heck of it, I'm going to play it one more time. Yeah, baby. He does these hard chops coming up with his finger. Here we go. Yeah, baby. I won't come to your town no more. We'll put that attitude. 4. Woo! Okay. Thanks for watching. If you have some Gatemouth Brown stories, please, I'd love to hear from you. Post them. We'd love to hear from you. Tell your friends about this channel if you like this kind of music. Hope you can come out and see me at a show. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. And see you next time.